my ASMR notebook that I write down my requests, ideas, if I have to do timestamps, whatever, or it's also a notebook, like if I have a topic, I will leave the notebook open, like on my bed or on my dresser, and add to it as things come along. So I started this about maybe a month ago and totally forgot about it. Totally forgot about it. So as I was going through my notebook, I noticed, oh my god, I should probably do this video. And so here we are. Now, like I said, it is titled I Have Never, but it's stuff that I don't like, I don't want to try. It's a whole lot of, and let me see something. No, okay, so it's only one page, so let's get to, right? So, number one, I had on here, I do not, or I have never liked bubba or bubble drinks, right? I've tried a couple of them and nothing ever, like, I just can't. But then I came across the OG brown sugar milk bubba tea. Oh my god, it changed the fucking game for me, you hear me? Matter of fact, I have one right here. I know, like what, but I don't know what they did to that OG brown sugar one, but it's nothing like I think I understand what's going on though. I do not like green tea that much to have it like in a bubba or a bubble drink. So after I tried different flavors, I think I noticed it was like the green tea aftertaste that I did not like. Then I tried one of their I think it was like the strawberry milk tea, and I really liked the flavor of that one. It reminded me of like Nestle strawberry milk, right? But then the bubba on the bottom had like honey, so it like offset the whole flavor of the drink. It was really weird. But then I think I read somewhere on YouTube or a comment saying that they had the same issue like me and didn't like the green tea, but then the OG brown sugar one changed everything. So I went ahead and tried it, and baby, this is the only, and I don't drink this every day, of course, I can afford it, and it's full of sugar, but this is the only treat, sugar, anything I have up until my cruise. I am on like this strict diet, no carbs, no sugar, and cutting out the nonsense. I leave on July 13th, but in another video we'll talk about more of that. I think in my Q&A I go into more into my trip or whatever. So that's number one, but let's get to I have never had a Barbie doll. I kid you not. I have never had a Barbie doll. And if I did have a Barbie doll, it was like for my sister's bin, one she didn't want or whatever, but I was not that doll girl. I wasn't a girly girl, I guess I should say. You know, my sister was the one that had like the Barbie clothes and the Barbie, you know, the car and all, like she had all the house. Then she had like, is it Ken and Barbie? Then she had Ken. Like she had it all. I was not into Barbie dolls. I was not. And the funny thing is, like for Christmas, sometimes my parents would wrap stuff, and other times they would not. There's a couple occasions that they would just put each of our gifts in a separate corner, and it was clear as day whose corner was who, because my sister was always with like the pink and the Barbie doll house, all of that stuff, dolls, that so again, my lovies, have never officially owned my own Barbie doll. I have not. No change of clothes, no shoes, none of that. I have never wanted a roommate. From when I was in high school and even down to like going to college, in my mind, I always knew I never wanted a roommate in my life. Whether it was college, whether it was growing up, I never wanted a roommate, and I am still like that to this day, unless you are my man. I'm sorry, I do not want a roommate. I don't want to share nothing. I don't want to share your nastiness. I don't want to share your nasty ass friends. I don't want to do it. As lonely as I am not that desperate for friends. I'm over it. Nope. I have never wanted a roommate. I have never, ever played the game Monopoly. And many of you, after I said that, many of you might remember this video because I did this video on my last channel. But I have clearly added to it. So, but yes, I have never played Monopoly. I've played Battleship, Life, Uno, card games, checkers, all that stuff. I have never, ever played Monopoly. And the funny thing is, I actually like, even now at the age of 43, I like board games. I like it, especially like if you spice it up as far as like money or like, something like that. But I truly love board games. But Monopoly, absolutely not. Never played it. I have never rode on a motorcycle. Never, ever. Helmet, no helmet, brand new, not new. I don't care who you are. I have no desire to get on a back of a motorcycle, the front of a motorcycle. Listen, if you don't have any doors for me, it's just a no for me. Nope, no chance. I have never, ever wore fake eyelashes. I don't think I have the patience for that. I don't mascara and keep it moving. If they're not long, they're not long. If they're not thick, they're not thick. Listen, I couldn't see myself in the mirror trying to get them right. And I seen videos when some of them are flying off, some of them are way too thick, they look too heavy. I wish people would just learn how to deal with what they got, because somebody will like you whether you have eyelashes or not. I'm just saying there's someone out there for everyone, but I personally have never wore fake lashes. The next one, I have never, ever gotten into. I know some of y'all might get me for this one. Back to the Future. It's a no for me. Oh yeah, my allergies are real disrespectful in 2023. Oh yeah, oh yes. But anyway, Back to the Future. I don't know what it was. I And then I said to myself, maybe I will appreciate Back to the Future as I'm older. I don't know. There are movies that I have watched when I was younger and couldn't care less about it, but then watching it when you're older, it might be different. I don't know. But yeah, never liked Back to the Future, but I watched them. Oh, next one. I have never, ever gotten a real massage, meaning I've never been to a parlor that I had to get undressed, put a robe on or a towel, and then someone comes behind me like a big woman with big fingers and just really gets into the. I've never had any of that ever. Not on no cruise, not for a birthday gift. Matter of fact, I never had a spa day. Now, getting a pedicure and nails done and eyebrows and waxing, I don't consider that like a spa day. I mean like masks on your face and what do they put, like cucumbers on your eyes? I don't know why, but I want cucumbers under my eyes. Like, I've never had any of that. So, I do remember every time I go on vacation, or especially on a cruise, I always say, I'm gonna get a massage. But then when I see the prices, I always back off. Like, the massages on the cruise are so expensive. Again, I'm going on a Carnival cruise, leaving from New York on July 13th. I already looked at the massage prices, and again, I can't afford that. They want like $300 for like an hour or something. And I'm just like, what? But yes, I myself have never had a real massage. I don't count. And even like my man actually really like getting oil and really massaging me. I've never had that ever, and I'm fucking jealous. Next, I have never watched any anime, anything. On Netflix they have a lot of anime stuff, but I, as of like the last maybe watched The Godfather. The next one, I have never liked that Avatar movie. I couldn't, like, it was long for nothing. I'm talking about the first one. It was long for no reason. I just didn't care for it. Matter of fact, I couldn't even tell you the plot of the first one, let alone the second one. But Avatar wasn't for me at all. The next thing on my list, and I have to move my hair for this one, I will never, ever, ever wear a chain less than 20 inches. You see my scar right here? Maybe this way is better. This scar right here, this is my cancer scar, okay? An 18-inch will be here. Anything that rubs against my scar, it's a double no. It's a fuck no. It's a absolutely 100% no. So I have written here that all my chains must be 20 inches. Nothing can touch my scar. I don't wear turtlenecks. Again, see, the problem is, like, right here, like, I'm used to it, but it's like a weird sensation, like a little numb. Remember this whole surgery, or I say remember like you were there, but this entire surgery took about 6 hours, so there's a lot of areas that feel a little weird and numb. Anyone that's had surgery understands what I'm saying. So for that, I don't like scarves, I don't like turtlenecks, I don't like, I can do chains, but nothing can touch my scars. So I will never, ever, ever again wear chains unless they're 20 inches long. This is another one. I am 43 years old. I sat here and, I mean, I don't know if I should say never, but it's very, very seldomly that I've ever had any sexual encounters unless the effing lights are off. Now, I might have like messed around with the lights on, you know, I mean, if you count TV light, then that's different, but I need the lights off. TV lights, I just felt more comfortable that way. Like, even when I was in my smaller days, like 30 plus years ago, actually like 20 plus years ago, even when I was thin, I don't know, I've always been insecure when it came to my body, because like when I was thin, I had like really, really big boobs. Like, I've had a breast reduction and I've been open about that, but it was because like I was a size 2 and my boobs were like a G. Like, I was so tiny but I had like the biggest boobs, and I was insecure about that. And then as I gained weight, I was insecure about that. And then like after I had like my breast reduction, I was insecure about like the scars and stuff. I was insecure about that. And then as I got bigger, I got insecure about my full body. And then after my attack, I've been like very insecure about my scars from that all over my stomach. You know, there's a lot. They're ugly. You can't miss it. You like, and once you see it, like, you can't stop staring at them, especially like when you know the story behind it. So on that aspect, like, it's very hard for me to be completely comfortable. That's what I'm telling you. It's gonna take a special type of man to deal with me, because I have to be 100% comfortable. And I wish I can find that. I wish I could be able to walk around with anything and not feel like, oh my god, do I look too fat in this, or like, you know. But mess around with the lights on and stuff like that. That shit like that would be the fastest way to lose me. Like, if people don't listen to me, I'm telling you, I'm uncomfortable about something, fucking listen. But if you don't listen, and then you try to say, oh, you know, you're not insecure about that, or just let me see, like, that's the fastest way to lose me and to turn me off. So, next one, I have never been tanning. I have never been tanning. I have never walked into a salon or a tanning salon and put them little things over your eye. I don't know what they're called. I just watched Final Destination. And me talking about tanning salons and Final Destination, you probably guessed which one I watched, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. But there was this scene when the two girls were doing tanning. Anyway, I have never been tanning, and actually when I was watching Final Destination and watched that's exactly when I wrote this shit down, because I noticed I have never, ever been tanning. I know, years ago, I know there's a couple of my sister's friends who went tanning, and it turned out terribly wrong. And then I remember, that my sister wanted to do tanning for her wedding, but there was something that the lady said to her that turned her off, or she couldn't do it, or she should have came in a week prior or something. I don't remember, but I don't know. I'll leave it alone. Like, I don't understand tanning. That's what I'm getting at. Like, I don't understand it. Like, just go outside and sit in your backyard and get some tan. It looks more natural, I think. I think, like, some people who tan, you can easily tell it's from a tanning salon, right? And I have a question. Like, people who do go tanning, how long does that tan actually last? Because people go tanning all the time, and I'm like, in the summertime, like in the weekends, just lay out in the backyard or go to a beach or go to a pool. But those lights could not be, I don't know. Anyway, this next one I wrote, I have never kissed a full blown white man, but I need to edit that. I should say I've never officially kissed another race, but I have here, like, never kissed a full blown white man. Like, I've dated men who are, you know, half white, half black, or half white and half, like, Indian or something like that. I'm just saying. But I have never kissed a full blown white man, like full blown, just white. Never. I've never kissed anyone full blown out of the black race. And it's not because I don't want to, it just never happened. I've said this before. Many people out, like, okay, unless you're black, many people don't find me attractive. I don't know why. Like I said this before, especially white men. White men don't seem to like me. They don't find me attractive. I don't know why. There's been a couple of white men that I went after, but, like, they just show no interest. They shown zero interest in me. I don't know. But anyway, I just thought that was interesting that I've never kissed a full-blown white man, a full-blown Indian, a full-blown Asian. I've never kissed a full-blown anything out of my race. And again, that's because other races don't find me attractive, or they find me too big. I'm just too fat for them. I don't know. Moving on. I have make eggnog for me. By the way, I don't like eggnog, but who created that? Yuck, yuck, yuck. I have never, ever, ever liked anything. I don't like any of my undergarments or underwear to be white, meaning I don't like white bras, white tank tops, white underwear, white socks. You know why? Because, let's see, with white clothes, unless you bleaching them bitches all the time, they tend to look dingy after a while. And do y'all know how much bleach is nowadays? Oh shit. Who got bleach money? Who got bleach money? I don't got bleach money. But it's like with the socks, I cannot stand my nephew in white socks because like he goes outside with them. Just me seeing them dirty, just it drives me insane. It does. Like the other day, I was washing like my father's stuff, and when I tell you I had to bleach, like he works outside, you know. Like after a while, just like with men, like the ring around the underarms, like I was sitting there like dumping shit, and of course I got in trouble because men don't like to dump things. But anything I see a ring around or a stain, I'm actually dumping. Cause see, my parents are not in that position that they need to keep all the clothes they have. Anyway, I don't like anything white. I don't like it. I can do light brown, beige, whatever. There's something about white. It could be light pink. It could be off-white. There's just something about white undergarments or underwear, underclothes. It just drives me insane. Guacamole. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't care. I don't like avocados. Now, I use avocados a lot in my smoothie only because of the fat content that I need for my daily, you know. But other than that, like I watch my mom like put salt on avocado and eat that shit. Like, why? There's no flavor. There's something about something being tasteless and flavorless that just freaks me out. It's like tofu. Anyway, let me not even go there. So yeah, I don't like guacamole. I have never, and again, this is gonna, I can feel it now. Don't kill me. I have never watched Star Wars or Star Trek. I have not. Anything star related, Star Wars, Star Trek, Trekkie, I don't know, whatever you call them, the little robot, little lady with the big, but I've not watched any of them. I don't know, your father, I don't know any, like, I just know catchphrases. I have not watched not a one Star Wars or Star Trek. It just never, yeah, it's a no for me. I have not. And lastly, this might shock a lot of black people, but I never liked the Oprah show. I'm gonna be honest, I never liked Oprah. Oh, matter of fact, I got more. I didn't realize I wrote more on this side. Oh, we're not done. But I never gave a damn about Oprah. I don't know. And also too, Oprah does like these interviews now, supposedly from her home or whatever. There's something about Oprah that really irks the shit out of me. And I think it's because people who think they're better than everyone else because they have money. Sometimes when Oprah speaks, I feel as if she tries to degrade people, but like in an intelligent way, and I don't like that. You know, sometimes she acts, anyway, I guys is jazz about this one. I have never tagged anyone on IG, on Twitter. I've never tagged anyone, period. I had to ask her how to tag somebody because I wanted to take a picture of my new tattoo. And I wanted to tag the guy who did it on Instagram. Because I went to the I think I told you guys I went to the tattoo expo in New York City. Anyway, I've never tagged anyone on social media. I didn't even know how to do it. That's sad, right? I'm not a social media head. I am not. I have seen people who wake up first thing in the morning and check their messages. I'm not that person. People wake up automatically and the first thing they check is Instagram or Facebook. I don't do none of that. Matter of fact, last night I was sitting here and I was actually going through my YouTube messages, and I was surprised on how many comments I had, and we were going back from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, and I said to myself, I have to get better. But I also noticed that I don't really mess with comments too tough. I mean, I do respond eventually, but social media can be a really cruel place, and you can be having the best day in the world, and it'll be that one comment that will fuck everything up. And you know why it fucks everything up? Because it's usually a comment that makes absolutely no sense, or it's just like a comment that is purposely trying to bring you down or make you upset, So I don't really mess with social media too tough. I know I have to because of what I do, but yeah, no. So yeah, I don't know nothing about tagging or none of this stuff. I have never ever had a simple flight. What do I mean by that? I have never just actually bought a plane ticket, got to the airport on time, boarded my plane on time, and that shit left on time, and then I got back the return flight, round flight, get on the plane and return home. Nothing happening. That has never happened to me, like fucking ever. I'm actually gonna do a story time on my travels because I have never had a smooth flight ever. Whether it's a delay, whether it's a crying baby, whether they lose my luggage, whether there was a bomb threat, whether we were late because someone had to go smoke a cigarette. Like, I have been through I have never, ever, and then like if I book a flight, I chose the wrong date or something like that. Like, I've never had a smooth flight travel. Nothing. It doesn't work. I have never cooked the perfect rice. I don't care what anyone says. Rice is hard as fuck to cook. Listen, either it's too sticky. I cannot stand sticky rice, or it gets like mushy to the point that it might also just be like mashed potatoes. I don't know. I actually had to go out and buy a rice maker, which, by the way, is the best invention ever. I bought my rice maker like years ago, and how I came about that is I went to a Chinese buffet, and I noticed that for the white rice, they had this big pot that they would just open up, and it would just be like just all white rice. And I noticed it was always perfect. And then, so anyway, that's when I decided to get a rice maker. I got it off Amazon, and when I tell you it makes the perfect rice, it's ridiculous, right? That being said, though, one where you guys, when I first came on YouTube, they have been extremely warm